what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail. This is a live shot of that I-70 corridor looking eastbound towards Vail Village. You can still see that they're blowing just a little bit of snow to continue to help the efforts of getting the mountain open, but we've seen some snowfall over the weekend. We saw an abundance of beautiful sunshine yesterday. I hope everyone got out and felt that sun on their skin. It was absolutely amazing. I got up and skied Bachelor's Gulch yesterday just for a quick couple of afternoon runs, and it was so much fun. I hope everyone had a great weekend, but thank you again for tuning in to this Monday, January 10th edition of Good Morning Vail. I cannot believe we are already 10 days into January. Where has all of the time gone? It seems like it is just flying by. We've got a really good show in store for you today, as we're going to be talking with Claire Noble from the Vail Symposium, and then we've got a group of people coming in from Speak Up, Reach Out to talk to us about one of their online upcoming events that's really important that everyone participates in, only because taking care of your mental health should always be your top priority, because it's so important to keep your mental health in check. And then, of course, we're going to be giving you a look at that local weather forecast, some exciting news taking place up on Beaver Creek today that I can't wait to share with you guys. We'll be talking about that in the resort report and so much more. Of course, we're going to be taking a look at that lens of the day. Things are pretty chilly out there first thing this morning. That wind chill definitely making it a bit brisk. So if you're walking, getting out to take your dog out, just make sure that you're nice and bundled up, only because, like I said, it's cold. My hands were a little bit cold this morning as I was getting out and making sure my car was all scraped off and taken care of. So make sure that you're bundled. Like I said, we've got a really good show in store for you, and I can't wait to spend the next hour with you. I'm your solo host in studio today, Maddie Evans. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans, and TVA is back and better than ever. Find your longtime favorite Good Morning Vail and fall in love with some exciting new shows such as The Scoreboard, Scoreboard Nation, Colorful Cooking, and so much more. You can stream us live on tv8vail.com, and you can always find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Good morning, Vail.
Like I said, those temperatures a little bit chilly first thing this morning, 9 degrees to start off. There's some calm winds taking place, so just make sure that you're nice and bundled up. Throughout the course of today, we will see that sunshine come out, though, and those temperatures drastically warm up. a high of 37 degrees throughout the course of today. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that it is starting out pretty chilly this morning, but then progressively warming up. We'll see that high take place between that 12 o'clock and that 4 o'clock hour. 18 degrees is the temperature around 8 p.m. in those clear skies, meaning that there's going to be beautiful stars tonight. And I don't know if you've gotten out to appreciate the stars recently, but I highly recommend it only because they've been so breathtaking. As we take a look overnight tonight, the low of 8 degrees, clear skies again, and then that calm wind chill coming through. So just make sure that you're nice and bundled up for whatever you're getting out there to do today, but you've got your layers on so you can take them off as you're out there enjoying the slopes. Temperatures down in Denver, definitely warmer, 52 degrees, beautiful sunshine in Denver, 37 in Vail, 38 in Avon, 42 in Eagle, so both out to the east and to the west of us. Those temperatures are just slightly warmer. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are seeing this continued sunshine coming our way for a couple of days. Mostly sunny skies tomorrow and Wednesday, those temperatures remaining into the upper 30s. And then as we take a look ahead, Thursday we'll see some cloud coverage roll in. By Friday we'll see some precipitation coming our way. 33 degrees is the high on Friday, so definitely that nice light fluffy snow. Partly cloudy skies on Saturday, so if you are getting out to enjoy the mountain over the weekend, just make sure that you're nice and prepared. We want to thank Lamina Jewelers for bringing you this weather report this morning. They're Vail's #1 premium jewelry store. Whether you're looking for beautiful jewelry or some fossils and minerals to help decorate your house, they're the place to go. They're located right across the street from Solaris. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at the lens of the day.
Good morning, Vail.
Feed your future. City Market is now hiring. We're fresh for everyone, and that means being there for everyone. Join our fresh team and fill your plate with perks like next day pay, flexible scheduling, tuition reimbursement, competitive wages and benefits, plus discounts on all of our brands and programs, and resources to support your health, mind, and body. Please join our team, apply today, and feed your future.
When injury knocks you down, we help you get back up. Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.
We live in one of the most active sports communities in the country, and we strive to find better ways to provide the finest medical care for our patients, from weekend warriors to World Cup skiers.
Our specialists are among the most experienced doctors in sports medicine and orthopedic surgery.
We help serve the prestigious U.S. ski team.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active. It's what we do.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
It's that time of the morning where we're talking lens of the day. It's good for you to be in the know before you get out there and enjoy the mountain, whether it's Vail or Beaver Creek. So much terrain is open right now in both locations that it's so fun to get out there, and we'll be talking about that in just a minute. But right now we want to talk all things goggle focused. Recently, we've been continuously seeing the need for that low light lens, so that maybe more yellow, maybe more pink, maybe more orange, light colored lens that's going to allow a lot of light into the goggles. And this would be that lens when we're talking about this setup right now. I've got the Smith 4D Mag with me right now, and this goggle lens is pretty cool only because you can see at the bottom right here that it's nice and rounded. What that does is it gives you a bird's eye peripheral vision. It gives you about 25% more peripheral vision than you would have in a regular goggle. So really allowing you to get out there and see everything taking place underneath you, which you don't think is that important until you're skiing, and then you're like, oh man, I just hit a mogul that I didn't really see there because the light was kind of flat or whatever it is. This is going to allow you to see that a little bit better. But for a day like today, you want something that's going to protect your eyes from that sunshine. So we recommend taking out that darker lens. You can see it's going to allow less light in. It still has that nice peripheral down there at the bottom. And this is a really nice, easy lens system. So all you have to do is put the goggle lens right there into the goggle, and then it's got these clamps to just help you secure that lens in place. That way it's going to stay in. You've still got that magnet system making it nice and easy, but that's all it takes to replace that goggle lens. Now, the cool thing about Smith goggles is all of their goggle lenses come with this technology called Chromapop. And what Chromapop does is it's going to take those colors around you and in the atmosphere, and it's going to help enhance them, allowing you to see a lot better. So vision is precision when you're out there on the slopes, and this is really going to help you with that 25% increase in that bird's eye peripheral vision coming up and underneath the goggle lens. And then, of course, that color pop happening in the snow, the contrast of colors, definitely making it safer and more fun for you to be out there. Plus, look how cool these things are. Then you look great, feel great, ski great. It's absolutely incredible. Eyepieces has 6 convenient locations throughout the Vail Valley, 1 in Lion's Head, and then 3 in Vail, 1 in Edwards, and 1 in Beaver Creek. So you can go check out any of their great locations, whether you just need an eye exam, new prescription glasses, new goggles, or so much more. They've got everything to make you see so you can ski to get up there and enjoy the slopes. So make sure that you check out Eyepieces, and we want to thank them for bringing you this Lens of the Day report this morning. Now, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Located in the heart of Vail Village near the Covered Bridge, Blitz Boutique is a well-known women's boutique that offers customers a place to find unique and timeless fashion pieces. Whether you're looking for a gift to give or a gown to wear, Blitz Boutique has something for everyone to buy and love.
Hi, I'm Maya Walker. Welcome to Beaver Creek.
Maya Walker Jewels is home to beautiful gemstones that reflect a spectrum of colors. Discover your own style in contemporary, classic, fun, and fanciful designs. Create lasting memories for future generations. Or find your timeless treasure at Maya Walker Jewels, where customer service embodies dedication, passion, and care.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Good morning, Vail.
In 2022, there are some new trends taking place, and one of my favorite trends right now that has been exploding is supporting local and small businesses. And there's a really cool way to do that online. Maybe you live in a place where there's something you can't track down as easily. There's a great place to do it. This website called Etsy. Now, Etsy is one of my favorite places to shop, only because it supports really cool, small, local, like family-grown businesses. And for a while, my mom was really intrigued into getting an Etsy account because she made these incredible, giant palette paintings. So she would take a palette, disassemble it, take the wood, make the wood nice and refinished, and then she would reassemble them into a smaller palette layout and paint these beautiful images on them. So I love Etsy because I love shopping with definitely these smaller companies that could just use that little bit of support and that little bit of help, and especially during a global pandemic. So this is a great place to go and shop. And I've bought so many pieces of jewelry, I can't even tell you. I think that 3 of the rings on my hands right now are from Etsy themselves. So Etsy is one of those places where you can just go and explore and shop. And whether you're looking for clothes or hats or jewelry or home decor, they've got everything you need. And I know that I'm personally obsessed with shopping there only because I love the quality of the product too. You always know that you're going to get a great quality and that it's going to be so worth the money that you invest into it. I have this ring that's been in my Etsy cart now for like 6 months. That's so beautiful and kind of a higher price point, but definitely worth it. And so we're going to take a look at exactly what the trends for Etsy for 2022 are already this year. So let's take a look. I know I'm excited to go virtually shopping. I hope you are too. Now, let's go.
Today we are getting an early look at 2022 trends for shopping, fashion, home decor, and much more. Etsy trend expert Dana Isom-Johnson is here to preview the hottest trends in store for the new year based on Etsy's consumer data. Thank you so much for being here, Dana. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks so much for having me.
So tell me more as we approach the start of a brand new year about these trends that we should look out for.
Okay, so listen, we've been through a lot of ups and downs these last couple of years. And so I think for 2022, we're all really wanting to find that balance in our life. And so a Swedish philosophy that I am tagging as the theme of this year is called lagom. And that loosely translates to not too much, not too little, and really finding that sweet spot in terms of balance in our life. And I'm so excited to announce the color of the year from Etsy that greatly aligns with lagom, and that is emerald green. And I'm loving emerald green because it symbolizes harmony and growth and balance. So these are all things that I'm sure we all want to attain, and it's an easy color to pop into our lives, whether in home decor or fashion. It complements so nicely with other earth tones as well as metallics. And we've seen a 64% increase in searches on Etsy for this beautiful shade already.
Oh, I love that, and I love the reason behind it. So what about top trends in home decor?
Okay, so for 2022, one of the top items, it's going to be all about statement lighting. It's going to have a major moment, okay? And that's because we've spent so much time in our spaces, and now it's time to drill down to those really beautiful pops of personality that can pop up into our home. And I love statement lighting because it's really marrying fashion and function.
And then also, as far as wedding trends, hopefully more and more people are able to have the weddings of their dreams in 2022. So what are some trends there?
Yeah, we're so excited about celebrating weddings again. And I think as couples start to plan out their big day, it's going to be a very splashy moment of bright, vibrant colors. So everything from the invitations to the centerpieces to even the fashion, you're going to see these bold pops of color that are really going to invigorate us and get us excited and have those cheerful moments of color.
And what about with the kids? What's trending on their end in 2022?
Okay, so for kids, I think parents are really having these very nostalgic moments and wanting to bring it back to simpler times. So this is a moment for them to incorporate lots of imagination and creativity. So you're going to see the return of mythical creatures like dragons, fairies, and even more that really spark that imagination in kids.
And as you look back at 2021, as far as the trends and what you saw as a trend expert on Etsy, what was being purchased, what stands out to you for this year?
So I think we're going to get excited about hosting and entertaining again, which is why there's so much focus on the home and bringing those pops of colors, because we want to bring people into our homes again and go to weddings and feel safe and really celebrate. I think it's about celebration and inviting those colors into our life.
Now, where can we find out more and continue conversation about everything that you've discussed today?
Yeah, so to find everything I mentioned and even more, come to etsy.com/trends.
Perfect, will do. Well, thank you so much, Dana, for joining us today. Really appreciate hearing all about the trends in 2022. Feels encouraging for this new year, and I really appreciate your time today.
Thank you so much.
Moe's Original Barbecue, located all over the United States, but specifically in Eagle and Lions Head Village, offers up the best original Alabama-style barbecue. Smoked, pulled pork, turkey, chicken, and ribs slathered with our homemade sauce. Try our sides of marinated slaw, mac and cheese, potato salad, or banana pudding. Dine in or haul it home. Moe's Original Barbecue. We look forward to serving you.
Welcome to Skipper and Scout, a place for modern kids to celebrate everything cool about being a kid. You will find us at the crossroads of fun and function, of worldly and Colorado, and of sugar and spice and everything nice. Come by and see us next to the Austria House and across from the Vail Village parking garage. Our store is filled with the latest fashions and all of your holiday needs this season.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I am thrilled to tell you that this year's One Book, One Valley 2022 title has been officially announced. The title is Tallgrass by Colorado author Sandra Dallas. Sandra is also a New York Times best-selling author. This title is something that men and women of all ages throughout the county will want to pick up and read. It's part thriller, part historical novel. For more information, go to onebookonevalley.com.
Good morning, Vail.
If you're looking for something to fuel your brain, well, the Vail Symposium is always the place to do it, and they've got so many great up-and-coming events. I was just looking at the lineup this morning, and I'm always so impressed how much they can cram into such a short period of time to help fuel all of your knowledge. And I'm here with Claire Noble from the Vail Symposium. Good morning, Claire.
Hi, good morning, Maddie. Thank you so much for having me on to talk about our programs. And yes, we've crammed 5 programs into January, what's left of January.
Yep.
They're all going to be webinars because of our increase in COVID here in the high country. So this makes them accessible for everybody from the comfort of your home. One of the things I wanted to say about our programming is we tend to view it as topic-driven because many of the people we invite are experts, but they're not necessarily household names unless you're like really in that world. For instance, we've recently had Larry Diamond on. Larry Diamond is a world expert in democracy, but he's not necessarily a name that, unless you read Foreign Affairs magazine, you're going to know. Same with Ann Applebaum, an expert on authoritarianism. Unless you read The Atlantic every month, you may not know her name, but they are, considered world experts. So tomorrow night we have a program with local experts, and let me tell you, these folks are local experts on special districts and local governance. And if you're interested at all in true local government, special districts are true local government. And they run everything from the rec district to the water and sanitation district. So we have Dick Cleveland as part of this panel. He was on the Vail Town Council for years, the mayor of Vail for a number of years as well. He's on the Water and Sanitation District, but this isn't the first special district he's been on. We have Cara Hyde, who was recognized as a Person of the Year by the VVP. She actually started the adaptive program at Vail, worked for Vail Resorts for many years. She now is the secretary of the Edwards Metro District. Janet Bartnick, she runs Mountain Rec, is on the paramedic services. And then Ken Marchetti, who's been involved in special districts here in Eagle County since the mid-90s. So we have the experts to talk about special districts. And the thing is, we pay taxes for all of these special districts. All of them have mill levies to some degree or another, so we're all paying taxes. And you should know how these organizations are run and if you want to get involved.
I mean, this is something that was a totally new concept for me because I didn't understand how many special districts we had here in Eagle County. And so the local government aspect is so important. And we just had our Vail Town Council elections earlier last year, and like our school board elections last year. And I really didn't understand how much went into all of this until I really started listening to you talk about it, which is so cool.
Maddie, I have an undergrad in government. I had no idea what a special district was. The thing is, though, we tend to focus on like the national politics, but the politics that affect us day in and day out are these local special districts, metro districts, and of course our school board and our town councils. That's what affects our day-to-day living. So I'm hoping people will join in on this program. If they are interested in getting involved by running for one of these positions, those filings have to happen in February. The election happens in May. So that's why we did this program right now to get the word out about this.
Which that's, I mean, one of those things that like is so secretive and it's public information, but it is because there's such little light brought to it that a lot of people don't know these things.
Absolutely. And one of the infographics we're going to show during the program is a list of all of these special districts, their mill levies, and how much in taxes they bring in. And when you start seeing these numbers, we're talking real money here, millions of dollars that's being brought in and then spent. And if you're happy with the way things are going, maybe it's just interesting for you to find out who's behind it.
Yeah.
But if you're not happy about how things are going, then this is your chance to get involved.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible on how much you can actually be involved in your local government, but you wouldn't know unless you find resources such like the Vail Symposium to take that next step in really expanding your knowledge and information on it.
Well, I have to thank the folks at the paramedic services for approaching me. So people often ask me, how do you come up with your ideas for the programs? And sometimes it's somebody calling me up or stopping me at City Market and saying, hey, I really think you should look into a program on this. So that's tomorrow night, Tuesday night. Thursday night, we also have a program. And this is completely changing gears. And it's really about culture and cultural norms. So for instance, if you think about living up here in the mountains, we have certain cultural norms that we're kind of not even really aware of. For instance, smoking rate in the United States is about 14%. You never see people smoking up here. It's very rare. The obesity rate in America is about 40%. You never see obese people out, because for the most part, people up here are really geared to this outdoor recreation, very active lifestyles. And so oftentimes conversations, just casual conversations, are all around these athletic pursuits. What did you do this weekend? Skiing, snowboarding, biking, hiking, golf, fly fishing, all of these things. That's a cultural norm, and it's just kind of the ecosystem we live in here, so we don't really think about it. But this program on Thursday night is all about norms and how they shape societies. So for instance, the United States is a pretty loose society. And as a result of that, we do tend to tolerate more, let's say, deviance from the norm, tend to have a much more creative society. But then you have societies that don't have that tolerance. But on the other hand, they also have usually lower rates of drug abuse, lower rates of crime. So there's a trade-off. It's a spectrum. It's not either or. And so this program isn't supposed to say this culture's good, this culture's bad, but it's just to help you understand why a culture behaves the way it does. I've lived in some really tight cultures.
Yes.
I used to live in Switzerland. I've, had people admonish me for how I put groceries on the conveyor belt at the grocery store. I've had neighbors come and tell me my windows weren't clean enough. I mean, these sort of things don't happen here.
No.
Because you would never approach somebody and give them a hard time. I had a friend who was yelled at for mowing their lawn at noon because you're not supposed to mow your lawn during the lunch hour when people are trying to enjoy their lunch because it makes too much noise.
Yeah. I mean, and that's something you don't think about. I just got a new roommate and woke up this morning and was like, I should blow dry my hair because it's still wet. And then I was like, it's 5:30. That's rude.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I did the same thing. My roommate is my husband, and I'm just like, well, he's gonna just have to suck it up. We're all getting up early this morning. And so our speaker coming up, again, speaking of, a subject matter expert, but maybe not a household name, Michelle Galifan was just named one of the 10 business professors to watch globally. She's at Stanford Business School. She's received more than $13 million in research grants, and her work has been cited more than 20,000 times. So an absolute expert in this field of cultural norms and culture.
I mean, it's so cool to think about the difference in culture, even, like you said, from high country here to just these little things that make us so focused on our outdoor lifestyle and being healthy and being active to somewhere where going to the mall is the big thing.
Yeah.
Where they they live inside, they're not out there doing a bunch of stuff, and you can definitely see the shift in culture.
Yeah, and again, this isn't judgmental, it's just observational. That's the whole point of this. And just to foster better understanding. And then if we still have time, I just want to tell you about a quick program we've got coming up next week because it's fascinating. We've got Daryl Bricker. He's the CEO of Ipsos Marketing, and Ipsos is one of the largest marketing firms in the world. He wrote a book called Empty Planet for years we've been hearing about overpopulation and not being able to feed everybody on the planet. Well, it turns out our population is actually going the other direction in most countries in the world, certainly here in the United States. All of this talk about a pandemic baby boom never happened. It was a pandemic baby bust. And our fertility rate continues to decline. So his program is going to focus on all of the ramifications of that decline in population.
I mean, this is actually kind of a cool conversation because I have it pretty frequently with my mom. I'm one of 6 children, and out of the 6 children, there are 4 of us that are in this larger age demographic, a little bit older, and none of us are really getting on the bandwagon to have any babies anytime soon.
You have pets, don't you?
We all have pets. We are all very avid pet owners, and so my mom is like, I want to be a grandma, and only one of the 4 of us older children has had 1 child.
So I'm the youngest of 7. So you'd think my mom would have a ton of grandchildren. She has 9.
Wow.
So, some of my siblings had no children, some had 1. One of my brothers had 3, so he's the one who kind of made up a little bit of the difference. But yeah, people weren't having families, and certainly millennials and Gen Z, they are the largest cohort of pet owners in America. And there was a big pet boom during the pandemic. It's actually started to decline somewhat, but during the pandemic, adoptions of pets and purchases of pets just went through the roof.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, a lot of, at least millennials, sort of treat their pets like their children. But if you look at the costs of raising a pet versus a child, if you raise today a child to 18 years old, it's going to cost you around $250,000. Whereas a dog is going to cost you about $36,000. And a cat is a real bargain at about $16,000.
I would like to think that my dog is only going to cost me $32,000, but I have a polar bear, and she eats 5 cups of food a day.
Oh my gosh.
I'm we're going through it. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that I've noticed, and especially now, I have friends that are getting married and friends that are having babies and are talking about wanting to have babies, and they're like, I just don't think I want to. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Well, apparently the Pope waded into this debate, this question, by telling people not to have pets, instead to have kids, because a lot of people are worried about this decline in fertility rate. But I feel like it was a little bit tone deaf, because a lot of the reason why people are putting off having kids is they can't afford a house, and they are paying off student loans. And so there are other factors that go into this. We had a program back in October that also has kind of a different take on this issue, and that's actually that the fertility rate is declining because of a decline in testosterone and sperm counts. So what people might find if they delay having kids is they can't have kids without some serious intervention. And so I think these two things, the choice, but then also perhaps the biology, is really going to cause our populations to continue to decline. And so that's going to have some real serious impacts on housing prices, for instance, and Social Security when you have fewer workers.
Claire, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us about I love talking to you, only
Thank
because
you.
it's always
Love coming on here.
It's always so fascinating. If people are interested in signing up for the webinars, where can they go?
ValeSymposium.org. You can sign up for the webinars, and you can look at past webinars if you've missed something.
That's important. Claire, again, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Make sure that you go to ValeSymposium.org. You sign up for these great webinars only because it's such a fun way to expand your brain's horizons into something maybe you didn't know about before. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at the weather, at some resort reports, and so much more, so stick around.
Good morning, Vale.
A good night's sleep can be harder to achieve at altitude. Altitude Control Technology's whole room oxygenation system scientifically simulates a lower altitude, no matter how high your mountain home may be. Increased oxygen levels facilitate better sleep and help to alleviate fatigue. The result is more energy, better mood, clarity of mind, and recovery from exercise. Contact Altitude Control Technology for a free consultation and start sleeping better after one night in your oxygenated room.
Love what you see on TV8 Vail? Why not join the team? We're looking for applicants for the following positions: videographers and editors, sales, technical directors, administrative assistant, sports host and reporter, on-air talent. Check out our website at tv8vail.com for more details, or email your resume to Danielle at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on Channel 92. Deerfield Media Vail is an equal opportunity employer.
Good morning, Vale.
That sunshine has felt so nice. I don't know if you got out there to enjoy the skiing or riding it yesterday, but that sun being out was absolutely incredible. Nothing compared to it. This morning we are seeing those cooler temperatures, 9 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 37. Beautiful sunshine throughout the course of today. Some calm winds taking place. First thing this morning, those winds are definitely making it feel a little bit chillier than that 9 degrees. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see the progressive warm up throughout the course of today. Between 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock is when we'll see that high take place. Clear skies tonight, allowing for beautiful stars out there, so get out and check out the stars. As we take a look at Vail overnight, 8 degrees is the low. Clear skies continuing, those calm winds sticking around throughout the course of today. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, you can see that those temperatures down in Denver are definitely warmer than up here in the high country. They are expecting that beautiful sunshine to come out throughout the course. 52 degrees in Denver, 37 in Vail, 38 in Avon, and then 42 in Eagle, so both out to the east and to the west of us. Those temperatures are just slightly warmer. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are expecting that continued sunshine for Tuesday and Wednesday. Those temperatures remaining in the upper 30s. And then as we take a look ahead, we'll start to see that cloud coverage rolling in on Thursday, bringing that inversion and those warmer temperatures. And then that snowfall making its way down on Friday, a 50% chance of precipitation. 33 degrees is the high on Friday, allowing for that snow to be nice and fluffy and airy. 20% chance of precipitation on Saturday, partly cloudy skies. Like I said, those temperatures mid-30s, which is absolutely a great time to get out. If you're looking for something fun to do, Beaver Creek has a great event coming up on the 20th through the 20th to the 23rd. A winter culinary weekend is something you're not going to want to miss, only because it's got great food, great drinks, and it's just a fun atmosphere. So make sure that you go to beavercreek.com/events to see this and so much more, because they've always got great things taking place up in Beaver Creek. We want to thank Beaver Creek Resort Company for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about some new terrain open up on the mountains.
Good morning, Vale.
Moe's Original Barbecue, located all over the United States, but specifically in Eagle and Lions Head Village, offers up the best original Alabama-style barbecue. Smoked, pulled pork, turkey, chicken, and ribs slathered with our homemade sauce. Try our sides of marinated slaw, mac and cheese, potato salad, or banana pudding. Dine in or haul it home. Moe's Original Barbecue. We look forward to serving you.
Welcome to Skipper and Scout, a place for modern kids to celebrate everything cool about being a kid. You will find us at the crossroads of fun and function, of worldly and Colorado, and of sugar and spice and everything nice. Come by and see us next to the Austria House and across from the Vail Village parking garage. Our store is filled with the latest fashions and all of your holiday needs this season.
We've been talking about the resorts and getting up there and enjoying the slopes. Now, exciting news taking place up on Beaver Creek Mountain. Today is supposedly the day that they open McCoy Park. This is something we've all been waiting for, this new expansion taking place up on Beaver Creek, which is really exciting. No new snow overnight or in the last 48 hours. 119 inches is the season total, a 52-inch base depth right now on Beaver Creek Mountain. If you are getting up there, they are still only operating from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., so make sure that you get out there and enjoy. As we take a look at what is open on Beaver Creek, you can see 21 lifts are open, 122 trails are open, and then 72% of the terrain is open, and this new terrain that's taking place in McCoy Park is going to be absolutely incredible. These nice groomed glades. So make sure that you get up to Beaver Creek today and you enjoy that. Now, in Beaver Creek, some exciting things happened over the weekend. Blue Sky opened up. So if you're looking to get out there and enjoy some nice terrain up on Vail, make sure that you get up there and you enjoy Blue Sky, only because those legendary back bowls are finally open. No real snow overnight, 7 inches in the last 48 hours. 134 inches is the season total, 56-inch base depth. Now, if you are getting out to enjoy Vail, they're open from 8:30 to 3:30, so you have a little bit longer time to get out there and enjoy the slopes. 23 lifts are open, 235 trails are open, and 74% of terrain is open. So as we continue to see the snowfall coming our way, more and more terrain will be open, and we'll get to that 100% before you know it. We want to give a huge shout out to the Mount Ops team and to the Ski Patrol, only because they're making it possible to get as much terrain open right now as humanly possible. So thank you to them and a huge shout out to them. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this resort report this morning. Now stick around because we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I am thrilled to tell you that this year's One Book, One Valley 2022 title has been officially announced. The title is Tallgrass by Colorado author Sandra Dallas. Sandra is also a New York Times best-selling author. This title is something that men and women of all ages throughout the county will want to pick up and read. It's part thriller, part historical novel. For more information, go to onebookonevalley.com.
A good night's sleep can be harder to achieve at altitude. Altitude Control Technology's whole room oxygenation system scientifically simulates a lower altitude, no matter how high your mountain home may be. Increased oxygen levels facilitate better sleep and help to alleviate fatigue. The result is more energy, better mood, clarity of mind, and recovery from exercise. Contact Altitude Control Technology for a free consultation and start sleeping better after one night in your oxygenated room.
When injury knocks you down, we help you get back up. Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.
We live in one of the most active sports communities in the country, and we strive to find better ways to provide the finest medical care for our patients, from weekend warriors to World Cup skiers.
Our specialists are among the most experienced doctors in sports medicine and orthopedic surgery.
We help serve the prestigious U.S. ski team.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active. It's what we do.
Good morning, Vail.
If you're looking for something to do, there's always something taking place here in the Vail Valley, which is part of the reason that we all love to live here so much. Whether you want to go explore Beaver Creek or you want to go explore Vail Village, there's two great resources for both places. You can either go to Vail or discovervail.com, or you can go to beavercreek.com/events to find out all of the great things taking place. Now, on Friday, the registration for the Winter Mountain Games, which is coming up in February, opened up. So if maybe you're looking for an activity to do, something to compete in, look at all of these great activities: the Skimo Individual, the VAT Tire Bike Challenge. The Winter Mountain Games are back, and it's going to be such a fun event. So make sure that maybe if you're looking for something to register, get out there, get some nice blood flowing in these very intense activities, that you go online and you sign up right now, only because that's taking place, like I said, so soon in February. Now let's make our way up to Beaver Creek, because there's some great things taking place over the next couple of days. The Vlad Performing Arts Center has some great shows coming up that you're not going to want to miss. One tonight, one on Wednesday night, and one on Thursday night. So quite a variety of shows taking place. So make sure that you check out the Vlad Performing Arts Center to get out there and enjoy. Also note that if you are getting out there, the mask mandate is still in place in all indoor spaces And to go participate in anything at the Valar Center, you need to have proof of vaccination before you get there. So just be prepared for that if you're going to go enjoy the Valar Center. Also on Thursday night, now we'll shift our way kind of towards Vail. On Thursday night, the Vail Comedy Show is taking place. It's 21 and up. It's at Bridge Street Bar. You want to make sure that you go online and buy your tickets ahead of time, only because they sold out last time there was a comedy show. So make sure that you check that out, and a great place to do that is discovervail.com to get all of your information and so much more. There are always so many great things taking place in our community, and another special event that's coming up is with Speak Up, Reach Out. Now, this is something that I talk about pretty frequently, only because I think it's so important to keep your mental health in check and your spirit in a great way. And Speak Up, Reach Out is always a great resource to just help. Maybe you're just having a bad day. They're a great resource for that. Or maybe you've noticed some kind of personality shifts in someone that you love and care about. Well, they've got some great resources, whether it's you or a friend that's going through a hard time, and they've got a great event coming up. It's actually a film series, and it's going to be a virtual film series where they're going to show you this film, and then they've got a panel discussion happening. So make sure that you check that out, and we'll be chatting with them soon about what's taking place with this event. So just make sure that you participate in any of the great things taking place here in the Vail Valley. Now we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got some more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Located in sunny San Diego, just steps from one of the most prestigious beaches in California. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. Located just a half a block to La Jolla Shores Beach, this property has amazing outdoor space, which includes a large deck off the living room and decks off each bedroom. The jacuzzi on the back patio is perfect for relaxing in after a long day at the beach. I'm here with Andres, the owner of Dinner with a Chef. Tell us a bit about the services that you offer.
We offer personal chef experiences for any occasion where you're able to enjoy your guest while leaving the rest to us.
For more information, visit opulentvacations.com. The open, contemporary design, complete with marble flooring and modern appliances, make this the ultimate luxury beach accommodation. Opulent Vacations' signature concierge service is included with every reservation. I'm heading down to the beach to soak up some sun. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Love what you see on TV8 Vail? Why not join the team? We're looking for applicants for the following positions: videographers and editors, sales, technical directors, administrative assistant, sports host and reporter, on-air talent. Check out our website at tv8vail.com for more details, or email your resume to Danielle at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on Channel 92. Deerfield Media Vail is an equal opportunity employer.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Feed your future. City Market is now hiring. We're fresh for everyone, and that means being there for everyone. Join our fresh team and fill your plate with perks like next day pay, flexible scheduling, tuition reimbursement, competitive wages and benefits, plus discounts on all of our brands and programs, and resources to support your health, mind, and body. Please join our team. Apply today and feed your future.
Oh my gosh, technology is something that helps rule everyone's day-to-day life. Whether you work from home, you just like to sit and spend some time on your computer, it's important to know all of the technology that goes into it. And the Consumer Electronics Show is something that is going to give us all those tech trends. So let's take a look.
For more than 50 years, CES, the Consumer Electronics Show, has been showcasing the latest and greatest in tech of all kinds. Joining us with a scoop on some of the hottest things we're seeing in the home is lifestyle editor and editor-in-chief of Life Minute TV, Joanne Butler. Joanne, thank you for being here. How are you today?
Thanks for having me, Christine. I'm doing well.
I'm looking forward to getting the scoop of CES for 2022. Tell me about some of the best technology that's there this year.
Yeah, well, two things here from LG, who just year after year blow everyone's mind with their amazing stuff, you know, great advancements and innovations, starting in the entertainment category. This is the TV that everyone is just going crazy about right now. It's the LG OLED G2, and it's the brand's latest premium 4K TV that just gives you this truly immersive cinematic-like experience. It uses their new Evo G technology to give you the brightest, clearest, most beautiful picture yet. Supreme surround sound all in one. And it's just cleverly concealed behind this razor-thin frame. It's just so beautiful. Look at this. It's the coolest looking piece. Just transforms your living space into the ultimate home theater, even, you know, an art gallery. And it comes in all different sizes, ranging from 55 inches to this all-new stunning 97 inches. It's just amazing. And then another thing that everyone's buzzing about to make our lives easier and cleaner, it's an all-in-one air care solution. Just great in a living room or a bedroom. It's called the LG Purecare Aero Tower Air Purifying Fan. And it combines the functionality of an air purifier, a cooling fan and heater, and it just gives you cleaner, more comfortable air. You can use it year-round, just next level, you know, whole room purification. And it has this powerful airflow that just feels like a soothing natural breeze. And it uses UV nanotechnology to kill bacteria, a true HEPA filtration system that captures 99.97% of 6 different particles, which is pretty amazing. 3 operating modes that you control, so you can, you know, tell it where the air flows, how it flows, the temperature. It comes with a remote, or you can use the ThinQ app on your smartphone. So pretty amazing, and, you know, kind of a must-have for right now in particular.
Oh, definitely. I love it. Anything else that you have for us or you want to highlight?
That's it. Those are my 2 must-haves right now, but definitely check out LG.com for more info.
Will do. Well, thank you so much, Joanne, for joining us today. I always appreciate your information and looking forward to learning more about these great products and all about CES. So thank you for everything you've learned about today. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, Christine. Always fun to talk to you. Take care.
What a good edition of Good Morning Vail for this Monday morning episode. I hope everyone gets out there and enjoys that sunshine in some capacity. I know I'm looking forward to maybe taking a little afternoon break from here and going to walk Beatrice in that sun, only because it is out in full force. So if you are getting out there to enjoy anything outside, make sure that you've got your sunscreen on and that you continue to layer that throughout the course of today, especially if you're getting up there to enjoy the slopes, only because the reflection from that sun off the snow to your face, it'll get you nice and sunburnt. And if you are looking to avoid that goggle tan for just a little bit longer, then sunscreen is the way to do it. We want to thank Eyepieces for giving us that great lens of the day and giving us all that information on how to make sure your eyes stay nice and protected. And then, of course, we want to thank the Vail Symposium for coming in and all of you for tuning in to this episode of Good Morning Vail. This is a live shot from the Gore Creek River, and you can see that those fishes are out there. They're swimming. They're enjoying that nice, steady flow. I cannot believe that fish enjoy the water right now because it is nice and chilly. So good for them. It looks like a nice, simple life. So this is a live shot up towards Beaver Creek. You can see that snow is starting to blow off of things just a little bit, so it looks like it's snowing. Get out there and enjoy the sunshine. Happy Monday, everyone. We can't wait to see you tomorrow. We'll be live from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Coming up right now, you might want to think twice about booking that airline ticket because some pilots are not ready to fly, and we're going to tell you some major airborne mistakes being made.
Also coming up, find out why LA County is wanting NBA legend Kobe Bryant's widow to get a psych evaluation.
And later, remember that shredded Banksy painting? Well, you're not going to believe what this thing just sold for. Moral of the story, never underestimate the elusive Banksy. We've got your trending news and entertainment starting right now.
Hi everyone, I'm Marisa Preston.
And I am Mitch English, and we welcome you to Daily Flash. I'm in a fantastic mood for this Wednesday. I woke up really early for some reason. You ever one of those days and you're like almost 3 hours before I was supposed to. So I didn't know what to do. So I got on the little iPad thing, and I started watching the Dave Chappelle, The Closer.
Yes.
And man, this guy is just is brilliant. Number one, he has a lot to say.
Hysterical.
And I bring that up because last week they announced History of the World Part 2 is going to be made. Now, if you're a fan of Mel Brooks, which I'm a huge fan of Mel Brooks, this is a big deal. When the movie came out 40 some odd years ago, whatever, they had at the very end like a fake trailer for History of the World Part 2.
Okay.
But it never got made.
Haven't seen part 1.
You got to. And you know what? In this cancel culture world that we live in, it's going to be amazing to see. I think Mel Brooks just doesn't care anymore, meaning I don't care what you think of it. He's always pushed the limit. So this is going to be on Hulu. Very